Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you when I'm talking to them. I may say them when I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your story, go directly to my website at EnlightenedAuntie.com and book a session with me. My books are always open. As you enter, if you could please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get it in front of the eyes that need to see it the most. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you guys for all of my new subscribers. Anybody who's followed me over here from TikTok or Instagram, thank you and welcome. If you're subscribing because you caught one of my shorts, thank you because you guys are helping me grow my channel, so I appreciate each and every one of you that are here, from those who've been rocking with me from day one all the way to the folks who just subscribed today, so thank you. All right, let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Recording has been really weird this week. I have actually recorded several videos, and I normally, my policy is never to really discard or delete any of the videos that don't make it to the channel. I send them to my membership platform, but I've deleted several videos this week, and it was very, it was a little disheartening because the energy of those readings was really, really heavy, and for me not to be able to put it out for all kind of weird technical issues, and it mostly was sound. So I don't know what that's all about. Hopefully this comes out okay and we don't have any problems, because I certainly don't want to keep deleting videos. I don't like doing it. All right, let's jump in. Oh, looky. Well, collective, we're still dealing with some impatience. And this has actually been coming up a lot this week too. So, I mean, maybe this is par for the course for everybody. In the current energy, I like it. I do feel like whatever you're going through, it feels like you may have someone coming in to assist you, and it is fated, okay? Whatever you're experiencing right now is a fated event, and the assistance that's coming towards you is also fated to assist, okay? I'm gonna go past the obstacle, and we're gonna go straight to the lesson. I'll come back here. Part of your lesson, because I can see how it relates to the first section, there is some impatience. So maybe you feel pressed for time. Maybe you feel like you're running out of time. I feel like Spirit is urging you to be very flexible in the way that things are carried out, okay? Rigidity and rigid thinking is not going to help you in the least bit. It's not going to help you move anything forward. I do see new beginnings here that are taking root, right? Now, you know how long it takes roots to actually sprout. It does take time. There's timing that is in play right now. So we have to just take a deep breath and stay in patient energy. And I know that is a very daunting task, because do you know how long it takes for the Knight of Pentacles to actually turn into the King of Pentacles? It's a really long process. So as you're creating this new reality for yourself, just kind of go with the flow, okay? Now, part of your obstacle is I do believe that you are being guided right now to start thinking, or you may be having troubles with sitting and thinking about the next steps. I feel like you are being guided to do so. There may also be someone here I'm talking to that there's a need for maybe an honest conversation or speaking what's on your heart. If you've been wearing a mask and kind of hiding how you feel, I feel like Spirit is kind of guiding you through the process of thinking about, maybe it's more about thinking about what you want to say, because I do see that something is coming out, something wants to come out. But I feel like the dilemma, the major dilemma portion here is not so much that what's being kept inside. It's, I think, thinking about how it's supposed to be communicated, or thinking about what's going to happen next. What happens after that? You have this conversation. Have you thought about what it is that you want to talk about? Have you thought about how you want to approach it? Have you thought about? And I'm definitely feeling the sense too that whatever needs to be communicated, it needs to be the truth. It has to be the whole truth. It has to be, and this is coming from the heart. This is being the most transparent and honest that one can be. And I feel like right now some Spirit is kind of guiding somebody to think about, what is it that you want to say? What is it that you want to communicate? What is it that you want to express that's from your heart without the mask? Okay? Okay. I get the sense that somebody is at a loss in terms of not really trusting their intuition. It kind of goes, I'm looking how it, like with the thinker, this kind of feels like, while there is definitely some, I feel like there's some steps that need to be taken, it kind of feels like somebody doesn't know which way to go, doesn't know which steps to take. Especially in terms of again, this is all part of this part. When it comes to being authentic and being grounded and rooted in who you are and your authenticity and how you feel, I also feel as though Spirit is guiding someone to be a little bit more proactive in staying grounded and finding that peace. Now, okay, look, I do get the sense here that someone may not be fully prepared to, oh, that's what this is. This is anxiety. So, I'm kind of feeling like, in order for you to get past, like, I'm thinking, like, get over the hump. Because what I'm seeing, I kind of feel like there's a situation here where you've been ruminating. There's a part of you that ruminates, and there is the main part of you that is trying to stay grounded. I kind of feel like I'm getting a tug of war, like an internal tug of war. Like, one, you're trying to be really grounded and stay really solid with yourself, you know, walking, talking in your truth. But you got a little bit of this going on in the background. And it might even feel as though someone here may have projected energy onto you to keep you stuck in that space. Now they don't want you to talk about it. As long as you stay present, stop going over stories in your mind about things that have happened in the past. Those things are in the past and you can't bring them back. You can't change them, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right? In order for you to maintain your peace and maintain that Zen energy for yourself, there's a strong need for you to stay present. But there's also a strong need for you to actively work on staying grounded, to stay in the energy of recognition of like when I say stay in the energy of recognition, this recognition needs to be where you are seeing the higher purpose of everything that has happened to you, everything that is happening to you, so that you understand the greater reason, what the greater purpose is. If you've been following me for any length of time, you all know the story that we've been talking about. And while, yes, it seems unfair, all of the things that we've had to endure, the lies, the rumors, the slander, you know, folks, we've seen it come up in the cards, folks actively, you know, hiring folks to do bodily harm and to, you know, come after our businesses, to come after our homes, to attack our children, to, you know, turn our friends against us. All of those things absolutely do serve a higher purpose. And I know that when you're in the trenches, it doesn't necessarily feel that way. But when you can stand on the other side of it, or even come to a moment of clarity while you're standing in it, it is up to you to figure out what the grand lesson is out of all of it. That's one of the things I kind of feel like that's one of the things that you should also be thinking about. What is the purpose? And not for them, for you. I don't really care what their motives were, because the devil's always going to try to find a way to get in and get next to you, right? The purpose was for you to figure out what the meaning is behind all of it. What does it mean for you? And then I want you to look back at everything that you've experienced to see how far you've come and look at where you are right now versus back then. Okay? All right. Patience. There's a lack of patience here. Like, I would strongly recommend doing some grounding exercises, because ain't nothing gonna happen. Okay. Interesting. So this energy feels as though, because this kind of gives me tower energy, it almost feels like there's this antsy energy of feeling, it's kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's what this looks like. It looks like somebody is in some kind of an anticipation energy. They anticipate something to happen. But again, it's giving me a lot of nervousness and it feels very uneasy. Listen, Spirit's literally, I say it thinking, it's time for you to really, to like kind of calm your mind down and start thinking about your next steps. Thinking about the next steps. Look at all this anxiety energy. What is going on with y'all? I feel like part of this lesson here was, I feel like Spirit's trying to lead you in a way where you kind of naturally overcome that restless energy. And I feel like the only way to kind of overcome the restless energy is to find ways to ground yourself. So I would strongly recommend like daily meditations, you know, healing tones, guided meditations. You can find that stuff on YouTube, on all the, you know, on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that. You can find those things. Journal. Find a way to kind of ease and calm your nervous system, because all I see across all three of these sections is a bunch of anxiety and your mind just kind of filled with all of this excessive worry. And I kind of feel like your part of your lesson is to learn how to regulate your own nervous system. You have to learn how to regulate your nervous system. And this isn't to say that you're like, you know, all up in arms and you're like, you know, I don't see like a heavy doses of emotion or anything like that. It's just here, it's mind chatter. It's mind chatter. And truly you have the capability of easing that, but you've got to do that for yourself, okay? Okay, now this card came out sideways. And this is home. So maybe somebody's home life, it may be in question right now. Somebody may have to move, or they're worried that they may owe. I'm not even using a kipper. But if there was a home, if there's a home here in question that potentially was a gift, I think the concern is that someone here may be losing the gift. Or that the gift or home may be removed from their possession. I do feel, remember when I said somebody needs to have, you know, I feel like Spirit's kind of guiding somebody to like really think about the things that they want to communicate. Spirit is definitely guiding somebody. This conversation may require somebody to travel. Oh, okay. Okay. It's starting to get a little heavy here. Because now, the way that I'm looking at this, I feel like somebody they're anxious. There's some anxious energy. There's a new cycle starting that is going to require some flexibility in the way that it's being carried out, right? I'm kind of getting the energy here that someone, I want to say they may intuitively know that you are on the precipice of a new start or new beginning, and someone is wanting to prevent an ending, or they're worried about it. They're worried about the ending, like you're ending with them, like permanent ending, and you moving forward in a new direction. Okay. Now the first thing I thought of when I first flipped this deck over, I kind of feel like you have someone in your energy that may try to kind of insist or force upon you a connection. And I'm saying that because, okay, failures at the end. Someone wants to kind of force a connection on you because wealth and sun, like, so, well, soul. But even in tarot, the sun is the happiest card of the deck, and it is abundant, right? But I'm kind of feeling like somebody sees your growth. Somebody sees your growth and your abundance, and they want to kind of, again, they're trying to avoid an ending. Somebody wants to keep you in bondage, is what I heard. But somebody wants to continue this bond because they see the potential of you. They see what's getting ready to come for you, but I've got failure here. And that's, and failure with balance is almost like just the Justice card. For me, this would be like similar to the Justice card. It's like, this is how it's supposed to be. That connection that you're trying to end has to end. It needs to end. Okay. Let's get into the tarot. Now, I'm also looking at this for the other people. This almost feels like Auntie energy because, you know, we've been talking about it for some time now. This almost feels as though you're waiting patiently for divine intervention to kind of kick in. As it relates specifically, if you've been following me since we've been talking about inheritances and homes and such, This is the energy of you being impatient, and it's just taking a little too long. You do have somebody here who is I heard learning the hard way. I feel like somebody here was trying to hide the fact that they don't know what they're doing. This gives me the energy of a leader who don't know how to lead. And I do feel like somebody here is either recognizing it, they're seeing it, articulating it. Someone here may be articulating it. Yes, okay. So whatever this person is, I said, is a leader who does not know how to lead. This is the energy of someone who, and this may even be somebody coming to tell you, because I do see where there's been people working behind the scenes, collaboratively, working together, very on brand, working together behind the scenes, trying to keep it secret. You may have somebody wanting to communicate that. Because whatever this person was trying to do, they just wanted to win at all costs, right? They just wanted to win at all costs. Oh, and judgment has been called. So whatever this person has, I said it, I've been saying it, whatever they've been doing or trying to do, it's not working. I also feel like you've got energy here of somebody who may have been trying to either prevent somebody from working, prevent somebody. It's like either somebody here, they worked collaboratively to either get somebody fired, have them lose their job, or create blockages in someone's ability to earn an income. So somebody got this bright idea, and here's the thing. I think this is the thing, because this is an upright card, so I'm looking at it as if this is somebody who is like seeing something very, very clearly. Whoever this person is that was, I want to say the ringleader, the person who was in charge here. This person kind of totes themselves as being a know-it-all. They don't really know a whole lot of anything. And basically what they've done, based on what they've previously done and what they've done with these other people, judgment is now being called. So if they were trying to create a dynamic where, you know, your resources dried up, or this also kind of looks like, too, what I'm seeing, it kind of feels like, I think I said this like maybe 3 or 4 readings ago, where I talked about somebody coming up with a bright idea. This does kind of look like the intellectual property section, where they come up with this bright idea, like they're watching the collective do whatever the collective does, and they're like, hey, I think I could do that too. Let me gather up a group of people that can help me facilitate this, and let's do this in secret, because we can't let nobody know that we're doing this, right? But the quality of their work, not good. Somebody who thought that they could win, that they could outdo you, can't. And now they found themselves in a position where now they're stuck. They're stuck, and judgment is being called. Judgment has been called, and now I understand the lack of patience, the calling into question of losing a gift, the questionable situation with their home. I understand. Oh. So whoever this could definitely have something to do with your family. Oh, absolutely. Oh, damn. Wow. Okay. What this looks like, I kind of feel like this energy is that of someone trying to manipulate the energies. We are going to go into that dark magic practitioner, word magic, candle magic, paying a practitioner, all of that, because this falls into that. Someone may have paid a practitioner to create such disruption in your life that it causes you to lose your relationships, to lose your friendships, to lose your partnerships. And the reason why, I want to say the reason why they're doing this is because you walked away. Because you walked away. Because you walked away. Because you walked away. This person has been gunning, somebody here has been gunning for you for a minute. And they're mad because you walked away and because you released the toxicity of this connection. And you choose to move on. And the moment you did, see, listen, they were happy as long as you stayed close, as long as you stayed in connection with them. But the moment you made a different choice, the moment you chose yourself, or perhaps if you're in partnership, maybe you chose your partner over your, your family or whatever, because this is just, like I said, it's giving me some family energy. Maybe you chose your partner over your family, right? The moment you made your exit, everything changed, and all of a sudden, life got a little uncomfortable for these people. I feel like you started to see positive changes in your life the moment you extracted yourself from these people or from this energy. One, especially if you were able to recognize it. I kind of feel like this person was, in a very obsessive kind of way, gunning for you. And it's because they were feeling the ramifications of this karma. Okay. I want you to be very, very wary of people coming towards you. I do have some fast-moving energy, but I feel as though part of their purpose is to stir the pot and create a little bit of confusion because somebody here is feeling left out in the cold. Okay. I also have the energy here. Again, remember, I think I said it a few readings back, where it's kind of like you may have had someone here trying to, they either interfered with opportunities or blocked certain opportunities. They attempted to block opportunities for you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I get the sense that somebody here may have done something to create like a diversion or some kind of confusion as it relates to you. You may have had somebody coming in to try to pitch some kind of offer to you, right? Because you got the sauce. You're like, you're abundant. You have the ability to create things, right? I feel like you may have had somebody here kind of intercept the opportunity or, kind of put a blockage in front of it so that it wouldn't go to you, for the purpose of having you feel like, to feel the gravity of poverty consciousness. However, That was a foolish move. What they did, oh, that was a foolish move, and the truth is about to come out. It was a foolish move, especially because, collective, you're showing up here as a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So you're standing very firm, and I think too, they may have wanted you to miss out on opportunities, but what it looks like to me is that you kind of still made moves that continue to allow you to prosper in some kind of way. Yes, look at that. You chose, I said over here, the moment you made a different choice, especially if you chose to kind of like let this energy go, let all this toxicity go, especially if it was within your family, if you said, hey, you know, I don't want to deal with this and we're going to break that generational curse. You chose to find stability elsewhere and block out all of these people. Here they come. I'm telling you, they only coming back around because you've already rejected them. Listen, I hadn't even pulled the last card out, but I think I said it when I was like, everything started to change. The moment you extracted yourself from this situation, the moment you extracted yourself, when you committed to say, hey, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm only going to focus on energies that pour into me the way that I pour into them. And you were able to find stability. I also get the impression here that somebody did not want you to grow beyond them. That's interesting. Okay. Clarifying deck. I have so many decks on my desk, I'm like, I never know which ones I want to use. Alright. Let's keep going. Listen, I said they just want, somebody here just wanted this person and their poor leadership is what got them in this situation, and now they're feeling regretful because you're still standing very firm. You're still, it's kind of like whatever roadblocks somebody may have put in front of you, you're just running right through them almost. And I don't even know if, because I don't get the impression that you're completely aware of the limitations that have been placed around you, but it's literally, it's justice. They're in regret. Now they're trying to figure out, they're trying to scramble and figure out, how do we come in and have, now I want to come in and have a conversation. Now I'm also seeing too, and this has actually come up in a I want to say it's come up a couple of times this week in my other readings that didn't get published. I do get the impression here that you've got somebody in your energy that is afraid or nervous that you will speak publicly about what you've experienced with them. But I do have somebody, this is very of course, I have somebody who wants to come in here and try to heal the situation, heal the connection. And perhaps what they're trying to come and heal by, I don't know, okay. Personally, if somebody, and I've said this before because this also came out in a reading previously, if somebody comes to you to tell you what's been going on in the background without your knowledge, please understand the person that is coming to tell you about it also participated in it, okay? I do not want that to, like, I don't want you to totally miss that point. If they come to you to tell you anything, ooh, I got some tea, I really need to understand what part you played. because you're not just coming to tell me. You're coming to tell me to save your ass, and you're coming to tell me and apologize or whatever because you think that karma is just going to bypass you with an apology, but that's not how it works. Okay? I've also said this before in other readings. An apology is not going to bypass karma at all. You're still going to get your lumps, whatever that is. And somebody kind of feels like they're going to avoid that if they come in and tell you the truth. Okay? Look, I said you moved on. You moved on. You decided to finally let it go. And even though some of the people that you walked away from, you really genuinely had love for them. You know, you genuinely, you know, showed up for these people in a supportive manner. You always were, you know, front and center when it was it was time to, like, you know, say a positive word and be an encouraging force. But yeah, you made a decision. You made a decision to go after your life and to manifest the life that you want for yourself. I love it. I love the way these cards are coming out. You took a leap of faith. We love it. All right, let's do this last one. Yeah, if you block these people, you have no desire to communicate or deal or entertain them. I do feel like you get the victory by you making the decision to kind of create your own foundation or to work on your own stability. By walking away from this, you get the victory and success by keeping them blocked. Yeah, so so whatever this was that they attempted to do, because I see it here, whatever it was that they attempted, because I'm getting the same, I said the intellectual property thing is right here on the board. Whatever it was, you're going to get the truth about this. Whatever this is, I don't know if you did something to prevent them from actually seeing what you are doing. Because that may be the reason why they weren't able to get traction, because I have it here twice. Like, they can't get any traction. Especially if they came up with some kind of idea. They thought it was going to be brilliant, but it didn't really hit the way that they thought it was going to hit because they didn't take any time to, like, learn about what it was that they were trying to do. Again, I said they just saw what you were doing and were like, "Ooh, I think I can do that too." Especially if you're getting any, if you're some kind of an influencer or anything like that, whatever it is you do, I don't know what you do. But if you've got some type of platform or something, because you are being seen publicly, it's almost like they saw what you were doing and automatically assumed that it was something easy, that they could just piggyback off of whatever it is that you were doing, but it's not translating the same way. And the only reason why they're coming back around, because now you've solidified yourself in whatever it is that you're doing. The only reason why this person or these people, somebody, I don't know if it's one person or a few people, the only reason why this person or situation is coming back around is because whatever they've been trying to do is not getting any traction and they need your assistance. Personally, yeah, they keep on trying behind it. Listen, whatever it is they've been doing, it poorly investing in, this is a repetitive thing. They've been stopped or blocked from being able to see the fullness of whatever it is that you're doing. They don't have access to it because you're protected. Whatever you're working on is being protected as well. The energy surrounding all of these other cards is just a lot of someone coming, like, it's for as much persistence as you push out to, accomplish your goals, this person is on your, like, almost, I want to say, on your heels. They're almost, I'm not going to say they're like right there. Child, they do not want me to talk. It feels like someone is persistently trying. They're persistently trying to do things behind the scenes so that no one knows. They are doing it consistently. I also have the energy here of someone who abuses their authority or abuses their position in one's life in order to kind of force people or make them do what they want them to do. I don't like this energy. And somebody here has been, they're coming back because I said, they're coming back because they know this tower is coming. They've never been loyal to you, and now they need your help. Why? Because you are the stable one. I keep saying you are stable, and the Wheel of Fortune has been riding with you. When your money is good and your love life is good, those things go hand in hand. Venus is your love and your money. When your love life is good, your money is good, and vice versa. When your money is bad, your love life is bad too. And so this is the energy here. Like, you're in a very solid ass space. You've overcome those hurts. You're not healing. You know, you've done your healing work. You're no longer in that heartbroken space. And somebody here is devastated. They're devastated because they never expected that you would heal. They never expected that you would make a decision to cut them off, and that you would forego the longevity of the amount of time that you've engaged with them or been a part of them or been in the family. You're kind of like, I don't care about how long I've known you. I could have known you my whole life, but because the truth is coming out that you guys have worked together to do me dirty, I have no need. I can see you're only coming here because you're at a loss. You're at a deficit, and I'm not. That's what that said. That's what that said. Okay. Where are we at time-wise? Ooh, 42 minutes. I kind of want to do a pass with the Kipper, but I think I'm going to stop here. Let's do a couple of tea leaves, and then I'm going to stop, and then we'll draw cards again. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Crib, birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Bird, flying, news is on the way. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. And romance, celebration or party. Shark, take care, there will be loss of material wealth. I think that's what this is over here on the side. Somebody is like kind of praying for some assistance, but whatever is happening to them right now, it's fated. It's meant to happen. So if somebody's going through some hard ass times right now, that's supposed to happen. That is fated. Let's do some Auntie on deck and then we'll wrap. If you have a question, the answer is maybe, likely yes. Mother healing. Conflict and or lies, beware. The cycle is finally over. You made it. Congratulations. Pay attention. Use discernment. Choose wisely. Ground yourself. Go outside barefoot or sit on a patch of grass. And ask questions. More information is required. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonate for you or give you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it into the algorithm and get it in front of the folks who need to see it the most. If you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. Alright, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your support, tips, donations. I strongly recommend that folks don't do super chats, or even on other channels that you watch, super chats and super thanks. Let me tell you, YouTube takes half. So, again, that's the reason why all of my other links are in the description box. So if you wanted to tip, leave a tip for the channel to help us grow, which I would appreciate, not required at all. Venmo, Zelle, or Cash App. All that stuff is in my description box. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, because today is Friday and I think I am going to publish this. So I hope y'all have a fabulous weekend. And until next time, take care.